Employees, not celebrities, lead brand influence. Let's get into it. And welcome to Avocast Daily. Today is September 19th, 2025. My name is Sean P. Neal, and today we've got a great story from Cision and PR Week. Now, earlier this year, Cision and PR Week released the 2025 Comms Report, surveying over 300 senior communications professionals across the US and Canada. Now, the most striking takeaway was this: employees are now viewed as the most powerful brand influencers, and that surpasses customers and executives and even celebrities. Now, according to the report, content shared by employees generates 8 times more engagement than content shared by corporate channels. Now, the report also highlights three additional trends shaping the communications landscape. So, first, artificial intelligence has moved from experimentation to adoption, with 63% of organizations already having AI policies in place. All right, so second, measurement is improving. And by that, we're talking about 68% of communicators are now able to link comms activity to business outcomes. And that's through proving ROI to the C suite. But it still remains a challenge. Now, finally, there is a gap that persists between communicators' tactical focus on content and analytics and a CEO's strategic priorities around growth and revenue. So, a couple of points here to kind of think about as we go into the weekend. First of all, for executive leaders, these findings can have very weighty implications. I want to think about it in this form. When you think about employee advocacy, it really can't be treated as an optional initiative anymore. We've got to look at it as central to building trust and extending brand credibility. And I think at the same time, leaders have got to champion AI adoption, but you can't do it as a replacement for creativity. It's a productivity tool. It strengthens alignment, it accelerates output, but again, it doesn't replace creativity. And perhaps the most important thing here is bridging the gap between communications teams and the C suite. And that requires a commitment to measurement. And so we've got to speak in business outcomes, not just engagement metrics anymore. So those are kind of some considerations. And then I think the clear takeaway here: your workforce is now your most trusted communications channel. It is amazing what we've seen transform over the past decade or so. So empower them, give them the right tools, align your messaging with your strategy, and measure the results in terms that matter to the business. All right, a lot of good stuff to think about as you go into your weekend. And also think about this: get some good rest, relaxation. So what? You can be rejuvenated on Monday. You can come back ready to go and take on the week. All right, my friends, that does it for me. Have a great weekend. Until we meet again, please stay safe and be well. See ya.